Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn love reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do, leave the parts that do not resonate with you. All right, so we're going to get some romance angels for Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn? Who needs to hear a love message? The one I posted today at 1 o'clock, one of those is definitely a love reading for those of you that are single. That was a really great love reading. And that was about, you know, waiting for that person to come in and to make sure that you keep your mind, you know, in a positive place. So that was a really good reading if you want to check that out. All right, we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. Wow. Okay, let's fix this. All over the place, scattered energy, right? Scattered energy. What do we got going on for Capricorn for love energy? Anything else that we want to add? Make the effort. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So that could be, you know, making the effort to get yourself out there. You know, if you feel that you're ready, definitely don't do it if you're not ready, because that turns into a disaster. It could also be making the effort to show that person that you're with that they're important to you. I think that's so cute with the two little kids there, you know. Showing the other person that you care, because sometimes we get so wrapped up in our daily life that we forget to show that person how important they are to us, right? And doing those special little things for that person that means so much to us. All right, so what do we got going on for Capricorn? Past energy, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Swords. All right, current energies, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like that Page of Wands is going back to making the effort. All right, and future energies, we have the Magician, we have the Page of Swords, we have Temperance, and we have the Hangman, which is my favorite card. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Six of Pentacles, which is sharing. So I feel like there's kind of some communication loss that's going on here, or there needs to be more of an effort to communicate. I feel like maybe somebody is backing away, somebody's stepping away, somebody's closing down, somebody's shutting down. For past energies here, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. So I feel like you know, things were going good, but I almost feel like, because for some reason I'm looking at this Knight here and it's going that way, I feel like something happened that kind of turned things to go in the wrong direction. I'm feeling like something happened. They're holding on to something, right? With these Ten of Swords, there's something that someone's holding on to. It could have to do with money. Because definitely money is a big stressor in a relationship, right? When money is tight, or, you know, work can put a lot of stress on relationships, because if someone is dealing with a lot of stuff at work and you bring that home, and you always take out your frustrations on the person that you're closest to, right? That you take out your anger and your frustration. Unfortunately, right, your partner is the one who gets that energy, and I feel like maybe something has gone on, right? And I feel like someone is shutting down here. We have the Four of Pentacles, where that's kind of keeping to yourself, not sharing things, blocking energy that wants to come in for you. You're kind of shutting down, you're putting up some walls. You know, I feel like that energy is starting to happen. Things are starting to change. But I feel like it's almost also having that change of, okay, we need to communicate more, especially with the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is sharing, you know, they're sharing the Pentacles, but I also feel that it's sharing as in communication, making sure that you have that communication open, especially with the Page of Wands here in this current energy. There's something that you want to talk to your partner about, right? There's some kind of communication that you need to have, because I feel like you're starting to shut down. Future energies, we have the Magician, the Page of Swords, Temperance, and the Hangman. And I feel like this is something that, with the Magician there, and we have the infinity sign, which is individual empowerment and everlasting love, and he has his hands around the wands, the pentacles, the swords, and the cups. I feel like it's kind of not waiting any longer, not waiting to take care of a situation, to find that balance sooner rather than later, and not letting things get to the point where you're feeling like you're starting to shut down. It could be that, within yourself, nobody likes to create conflict or talk about those things that are difficult, but it's also like it has to be done so that there doesn't get to the shutdown point of the relationship. I feel like this is kind of like a lesson learned to see things from a different perspective and to have that balance within the relationship and to make the effort to show that other person that, hey, something's bothering me, or hey, you're important, right? I feel like there may be this disconnect between the two of you showing each other that, you're important to each other. Like I said before, sometimes we get so involved in life that we forget to show that person how important they are to us. And we need that, right? We need that as humans. We need that connection. We need that conversation. We need that connection with our partner, to feel that energy and that love and that connection, right? We need that. Some people need it more than others, but I still feel that that's very important, to make the effort, making the effort to show, because if you didn't care about the other person, then you wouldn't, you just be like, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But I feel like if you're affected by something that the person has done, right, and you're closing yourself off, or you're feeling emotions, right, you're feeling emotions towards this other person, that shows that you care about that person. Because if you didn't care about that person, you'd be like, I don't really care, right? I don't care. I'm going to let it go. It doesn't bother me, right? But I feel like you do care, and there is something that's going on, and there is something that needs to be dealt with. We have this one that's kind of sticking out. Yeah, so we have the Five of Pentacles. I feel like you're feeling like you're alone. You're feeling, that's not a good feeling, to feel alone even though you're in a relationship. I feel like that's something that needs to be addressed. Emotions and feeling. There's a lot of emotions going on here, and that's exactly what I was talking about, is emotions. That if you didn't care about that person, you wouldn't have any emotions, you wouldn't have any feelings. It could be that you're overly sensitive right now, right? Because the Queen of Cups is somebody who is overly sensitive, that she reacts to things, right? Sometimes it's just like someone just gives her a look and then all of a sudden she's emotional about it. But I feel like you're emotional too, but it's, it's trying to figure out, how do we get past the situation? What are you emotional about? How are you feeling? What is it that's bothering you? What is it that you need from your partner in order to get through this situation? We have Star, which is Aquarius, and it's that hope, right? That direction, that guidance, that, figuring things out, finding answers, getting into a better place. Love it. Nine of Pentacles is those rewards for doing that work within the relationship, because you have emotions and you have feelings towards your partner, and to work those things through. We have, all sorts of emotions and feelings, and it's easier when you're both happy, right? But when there's things that are going on and it's more difficult, that's not so easy to show your emotions and your feelings and to come to terms with that and work through those things. I love it. The Six of Wands is success and victory and rising above a situation and persevering and saying, I want to work this out. Judgment, opening your eyes to seeing. I feel like the universe is pushing you. Even this reading could be like, hey, this reading is pushing you to say, hey, deal with this situation, to have that communication, to work through this, because you deserve to be in this Nine of Pentacles, these rewards, right? You deserve to be in this success and victory and rise above the situation. It doesn't mean you have to act on it, but it could just be planting that seed in your head and saying, you know what? I think I got to take care of this situation. I think I have to deal with this. I think that this has gone on long enough. I think that I need to work through this with my partner. Judgment, that awakening, renewal, revival, realizing, okay, something needs to be awakening to this Four of Pentacles, of that you're starting to shut down, that you're starting to back off, that you're starting to move away from your partner, awakening to the happiness, the celebrations, the good times, right? Getting this relationship back into this Three of Cups energy, this fun and excitement. You know, the decision is yours on what it is that you want to do moving forward, right? Making that decision. Two of Pentacles, balancing things out, figuring things out. If it's with a job, right, or it's a situation that it's like, okay, how can we work through this? How can we balance this out? How can we compromise? How can we work on this so that you're not feeling left alone, or you're not feeling this disconnect? Making the effort to work on this compromise, to figure things out. Five of Swords, I feel like it's taking control of the situation, not letting what other people have to say affect you, that this situation is between you and your partner to work out. Sometimes other people like to get involved in our relationship. Sometimes we do tell other people, you know, when we get frustrated about what's going on in our relationship, and then we're like, oh, why did I say that? Because now it's going to skew their view of my partner, right, of my relationship. But I was just kind of lashing out and venting when I was feeling irritated. And sometimes those people feel that, you know, they have a say in the relationship, which you can listen to what it is that they have to say, but ultimately you have to do what you feel is right for you and your partner. And that's the most important thing. Oh, I love it. Ace of Cups, look at that at the bottom of the deck. I feel like definitely things are going to get better. Yeah. I love that aces are new beginnings. You know, that reconciliation, that working through it, that new love, that new relationship. It's that cup is filling over, you know, spilling over with emotions and feelings, and, you know, that love. And, you know, I feel like definitely this is just one of those challenges in a relationship, that you just have to take control of the situation, and that you have to make that effort to step forward and have that communication and work through this, because this relationship is important to you. And making the effort, we can't always put that on the other person and leave it up to them all the time. Sometimes we have to make that effort, right, to work on the relationship, to show that other person that we care and that we want to work through it. We have Sandpiper Spirit. Be playful, right? With the two little kids there, being playful, having fun, get on the lighter side, maybe go to the beach, right? Because that's where the sandpipers are, as they run along the beach. Getting out to the beach, to the water, if that's what, you know, that makes you guys happy. You know, bringing in that playful spirit. I feel like that's what's kind of lost in this, that's going on here, is that playful spirit has been lost because maybe life's, you know, gotten in the way, and it's like, get back to that playful spirit. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.